so we picked him up on Sunday. Got back here about, what would it be, about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And obviously I didn't even offer him any food when we got back. Their food drive's going to be in pieces, especially with him being so nervous, so I didn't even offer him because it actually gets interpreted as more pressure when they're in that state. So there was nothing. The water was down for him if he needed it, that was it. Yesterday I offered him the food the same as I did with the others, and he didn't even go near it. I have the 3 in here to feed, so there's Frank and there's Barney. So they've had theirs. I'm stood here. Okay, it's my little feet. And basically this is me controlling the food stuff. So Frank's really interested. He wants to get to the food, but he's not going to because I'm here and controlling it. So if he starts to come forward, all they'll get from me is shh, and I just step into his space. That's it. I'm not touching him with my hands or anything. Just keep letting him know where the boundaries are, so that little guy can eat there. Now the reason I've got them stood here actually watching him is because he stood and watched them. So he's seen them eat and now he's eating. So Tuesday morning and he's now eating. If your dog doesn't eat straight away when you first get him in your house, shh, don't panic, okay? It's quite normal. There's an awful lot for them to take into account. There's an awful lot for them to think about. And it's quite an anxious, obviously, situation. And the last thing you want to do is keep looking at them and keep talking to them, even though we sort of want to as humans. That's what we want to do. But it's the worst thing you can do because you're actually putting pressure on them. You're putting focus on them. And that's not what they want. What they actually want to do is fade into the background a little bit, weigh it all up, figure it all out, without any pressure, without anybody looking at them, asking them for direction, or if you look at them incorrectly at the wrong time, you could actually be challenging them. So let's just ignore them, you know, especially with a nervous dog. You have to give him time to figure it all out in his own little mind. So if you see there, he's completely finished his little chicken portion. Well done, Sid. Good boy. Good boy. And that's with these here, okay? So this is how you control the feeding. All right. Oops, I just put my foot out in the washing machine. All right. So there we go, all done. And I've got the other 2 outside. So really good. Tuesday morning, and he's had a proper feed with the others. So excellent. He's gonna have a little trim today as well. I did bath him, but he's settled really well with the other dogs. So I have actually booked him in. He's gonna get a trim today. Help him feel a little bit better, and we've still got that lingering smell on him. So I do want to get rid of that smell. Yeah. It's a new life for him, so we're going to help him by getting him spruced up a little bit. So the good thing is he's not underweight at all. Okay, so let's not feel sorry for him. He's not underweight, and he's not hand shy at all. So he hasn't been you know, hidden or abused, nothing like that. He's got no problem with people. He's quite sociable in that way. It's just the whole world is something he's never experienced. Other dogs is something he's never experienced. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get him spruced up and looking lovely. And because I know that he's okay with people, doesn't stress him out too much. It's a good way to go forward. So there we go. Tuesday morning, he's had a